This is Delos. She's our home, our platform for adventure, a dive shop, a 5-star restaurant, a playpen, an office, a nightclub, and so much more. But she's also a 20-plus ton hunk of fiberglass and mechanical components. And after safely taking us through another sailing season of 6 months, 3 countries, and 3,000 more nautical miles under her keel, she was ready for some serious TLC. So for the 9th time on our trip around the world, we would be hauling Delos out of the water, an experience that hasn't gotten any less nerve-wracking over the years.
I always get a little bit nervous hauling out. It's just a weird thing. There's so many things that can go very, very, very wrong.
But before that would happen, we still had a few days left to enjoy this wild and rugged paradise here in the Sea of Cortez. In true cruiser fashion, instead of spending our last days frolicking with sea lions and exploring empty beaches, my beautiful view would be from the inside of the engine room.
That is not good news. So I was running the generator last night to charge batteries and run the AC so we could get the boat down to like a little sane temperature, and it threw a high exhaust temperature alarm. I decided to go to sleep, sorted out this morning, and now when I woke up, every time I hit the start button, it blows the DC circuit breaker right away. Usually what it'll do is it'll start up, and then if there's a problem like a bad oil sender or a temperature sender or the water flow sensor, it will run for about 7 to 8 seconds and then it'll shut down. It's not even trying to kick over. I've never seen this problem before. First step, I guess I'll take the cover off. I'm just gonna look for anything obvious.
After isolating a few possible causes, I disconnected several different components one at a time to see which one might make a change. It appeared to be some combination of a bad connection and some kind of fault in the temperature sender. After a bit of fiddling, smashing, sweating, and cursing, I was able to start the generator back up, or at least for now.
So what I'm interested in watching is the temperature to see if it gives me a reading at all. Right now it's reading 54C, 53C, which is pretty low. I want to see that it's at least working. I'm going to put a little bit of load on it and just see what it does. Okay, 74, so I do think it's reporting an accurate temperature, so.
Did you find anything, or is it just magically? I don't understand.
So I sort of like jiggled it a little bit, and then it started working again, and it's reading a proper temperature, but I mean, I'm using it, we're charging the batteries, but I wouldn't be surprised if this continues to happen. Back to our normal lives for now, until something else fails.
What's going on?
Well, you know, the generator's been giving us hassles, and even if after I fiddled with that temperature sensor, it's still running hot.
Yeah.
Although it is running now. So I decided just to start from one end of the system and start like checking water all the way back. So I cut one of these hoses in half with this adapter. Can you see through that?
No.
That's a problem. Watch this.
It's just completely blocked.
Yeah,
What is in there?
It's a barnacle and a bunch of other crap. Mainly that guy. Now look. Can you see me now?
Yeah.
The other thing that sucks is when this thing was installed in South Africa, this is a mild steel fitting. It's not stainless, and so look what it's been doing. It's been corroding. It's just crumbling in my hands. That's a good sign. At least I found something. Okay, I'm back at it.
Good luck.
So as usual, I don't have the right piece to fix it. There's obviously no store out here, so I've got a bunch of pieces, and I am literally trying to cobble something together from this piece and this piece, which is very badly corroded. Then I have some extra bits and stuff. All I know is that we're gonna have it working this afternoon, one way or another.
Fixing stuff on the boat is often more of an art than a science. It requires improvisation, creativity, patience, and perseverance. Sometimes you end up with a masterpiece, and sometimes you end up with a mess. And today, I landed somewhere in between. With a bit of plumbing tape thrown into the mix, I was feeling pretty good about my Frankenpipe. Now I just needed to hook it back up and see if there were any major leaks.
So you can imagine it's about 110 degrees down here, but at least there's no flies.
Look at you, Brian. Look at all of them.
Oh, I can't stand it. They're all over me.
Crazy.
I've only been out here for 30 seconds.
The flies are insane.
I hate it.
At least we don't have bees.
I'd rather have bees. Ah. Oh, it's such a bitch to get in here. Even though it's like sweaty, hot yoga. Okay, it's threaded in there, so now I gotta put the hose back on. If I can get it on there, holy crap. I think I need to heat it up to get it on there. It's pretty tight. Come on. Oh, got it. If this works, it's not something I would cross the Pacific with, but it'll definitely get us to the next port, that's for sure. Okay, turn the seacock on, check for leaks. No leaks so far, that's a good sign. One thing left to do. You know what time it is?
AZ time!
It's time to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Ooh, you look naked right now.
Nice.
You're not
naked.
You're not naked. All right, let's crank this bad boy on. Oh, it's gonna make it so cold in here like a refrigerator. This is how we chill out after a 110-degree day. Yeah. Temperature. Let's go with number 1 unit, number 2 unit, number 3 unit, battery charger. Let's see how we do. Okay, all systems go. 69 degrees. Ooh, hello.
After running the generator at full load for several hours and maintaining a good temp, it was pretty clear that the barnacle block was in fact the culprit. I was happy with the fix for now, but an overhaul of all the sensors on the generator would definitely be on my list once we hauled out.
Hey, is that Nugget Cam?
Oh, hi, Mama.
Oh, hi,
Hey, Sierra.
So we're pretty remote out here.
Yeah, these guys, the little fishing camp over here next to us, they came by in their panga, and I think they want some water, which is good because I just made
A lot of water.
after fixing the generator. I just made like 400 liters of water. Yeah, so they have these little fishing camps. There's nothing to it. They just have like a few jugs. There's like, I don't know if that's a carpet for shade or something. That's tough, man. But they're super nice guys. Ready? Oh, okay, come on. Come on.
Oh, hi.
Okay. Adios. Say bye. Adios. Wow, look at those baby footprints. And look at mine. Mine are bigger. Watch, put yours next to mine. Good job. Watch. Hoop, hoop. Whoa, that's a big difference. Water's so nice.
It's our last day here, huh?
It is our last day. Tomorrow we're gonna sail to Puerto Penasco. Probably motor because there's not gonna be any wind.
Yeah.
We're gonna haul out and that'll be the end of the season.
That feels crazy.
It was hard to believe that another season of sailing had passed. So much had happened since we left Shelter Bay in Panama about 6 months earlier. We transited the Panama Canal, explored some of the most beautiful and remote corners of Costa Rica, got some tattoos, had brushes with 4 named storms. I officially finished my circumnavigation of planet Earth. Sierra turned 3 years old, Kaza got salmonella poisoning, and we had our minds blown on a daily basis at how insanely beautiful the Sea of Cortez is. It's always a bit sad to close another chapter, but it's exciting too. And while we had a lot of work ahead of us in the boatyard, all of it would be taking us one step closer to our next big move, crossing the Pacific Ocean for the 2nd time.
Okay,
Time to go.
so next time you see us, we'll probably be hauling out.
Well, passage.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Okay, that's a wrap.
Okay,
He's like, pick up the anchor already.
are you ready to go back, Nugs?
It's time.
God, let's get out of here.
This-
Get rid of these flies.
I hope that the flies will go away when we start moving. Forward! Brad! Hooks up! Let's go, huh? Could hold the flies on Brian's head. You see them all? Probably be a motorboat ride, huh?
Definitely a motorboat ride.
How far is it?
107 miles. So if we average 5 knots from right now, we'll make it right on time for our haul out.
Cool. Bye bye. See you, Cortez.
We're here, we're about 7 miles away. You can see Puerto Penasco right here. Because normally when we haul out, we paint the bottom. I changed the oil in the MLC drive, so like the propeller bushings, seals, wearing, bearing, all that stuff. Service the prop, and then the bow thruster. Those are the 3 things that I always do. Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Yeah?
I always feel a bit nervous falling out. It's like a big thing, you know?
House gets pulled out of the water by a giant machine. I've counted this will be my 9th time hauling Delos out of the water.
Really?
Yep, I did it 2 times in Seattle, and then in Mexico when the propeller accidentally fell off and I had to put it back on. And then the next time wasn't until Australia when we had to fix the damage from hitting the reef in Solomon Islands.
Yeah.
And then we ran out of money and had to leave the boat in Bundaberg and go work. And then the next time was Langkawi in Malaysia, where Frida and Max were there. And then the next time after that, we sailed all the way to
Later, right?
Grenada. And then the next one was a couple years later in Annapolis. And now we're on the other side of Mexico, number 9. How many of those have you been here for? Almost all of them, except for the times in Seattle and Mexico.
Yeah, the
before.
first 3, I guess.
Yeah, so you're pretty experienced.
Nah.
You've got 5 under your belt, guys. This one's gonna be a cinch.
Oh.
We're 2 miles away from the entrance.
Nice.
We have an hour to get there.
The tides in the northern part of the Sea of Cortez are massive, with a range of 5 to 6 meters, or 15 to 18 feet. That means it's only deep enough at the slip during high tide, so we needed to time our arrival perfectly.
Cabrales, Delos.
Come in, Delos.
Yeah, we're ready to go whenever you are.
Okay, give us 5 minutes.
Okay, standing by. 5 minutes.
Hauling a 20-plus ton boat out is always an interesting experience. You're basically asked to steer your boat into a narrow, concrete-like bunker with a gigantic machine looming overhead. There's usually some old tires and rusty bits of metal waiting to impale your vessel should anything go wrong. So you approach slowly, and if you have timed the tides correctly, you glide over the slings and stop just before ramming your bow into the wall or your forestay into the machine's crossbrace, both of which are considered bad form. As the machine tightens the slings and starts to take the weight, it's a surreal experience to feel yourself and your boat lifted out of the water supported by only a few straps and pins. But the guys running the lift are pros, and they have it down to a science. You're then free to step right off the bow onto the concrete and watch your house move through the yard into your assigned working spot.
Sierra, where's our house? What's going on? This is weird, huh? We got this to take to our place that we're gonna go chill out. We're not gonna stay on the boat tonight. This is my 9th haul out, like I said, and
Yeah.
for years we were so hardcore, we always stayed on the boat.
I don't know if we were hardcore. I think we were just really broke.
We could just
We got a really sweet hookup from a Delos follower that have an apartment here in like a super sweet kind of apartment complex, I guess? Resort kind of thing. And we get to stay there for free. So I was like, well, if I get to choose from that and
the dirty,
like,
dusty, hot boatyard
yes,
where
and
we
you can't
can't flush the toilets, we can't use the sinks.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
sorry,
everything.
sorry.
You're gonna
I cut
tell
you off,
me.
sorry.
And then you just say everything. Okay, so basically when you stay on the boat in the hard, it's really hot, it's usually a lot of bugs, You can't use the toilets, so you have to do it in a bucket at night or go downstairs into the lobby, which is not that nice. And then you can't use any of the sinks or any of the water. It's just hot and nasty and dusty, and yeah, it's not that great. So yeah, we opted for a free, amazing place to stay.
Sierra, do you want to stay here in the boatyard, or do you want to go swim in the pool? Nope.
2 bags left.
Sierra doesn't want to leave the boat. Are you on watch now, Nugs? In the boatyard? How do you steer the boat? That's it. That's how you do it. Come on, Nugs. We're gonna go stay in a little resort. We're gonna see more and more in Annapolis soon when we go to the boat show. So it's Grace and more, her best friends in life. So the bottom's actually not in that bad a shape.
Wow! Ooh, this is the master bedroom, huh? Oh, no way, Ryan! I'm gonna take a bath, I'm gonna take a bath, and I'm gonna have a little glass of wine and take a bath.
Whoa.
Whoa, Sierra!
Whoa. Look at this, Nugs.
What? What is this place?
Yeah, you want to go down there, Nugs?
Let's go there!
Up next on Delos, we head to the Annapolis Boat Show for a week of mayhem. We're reunited with some of our favorite friends in the whole entire world, and we get the chance to meet the people who've made this whole journey possible. You guys.
So much bugs.
Oh, look at the whole ceiling. It's just, yeah, you can see it, look. Should I smash them?
Do you
Here,
have everything?
hold this.
No, let's just
No,
spray
I got a plan.
No, let's just spray it. That is never gonna work.
It's gonna work.
Sorry.
Die! Die, you little bitches!
You're literally just like smushing them around.
That's good, they're all dead though. They're not dead!
No. No, Brian, take one at a time.
One at a time?
I feel so nervous. Take one at a time, please.
Woohoo!